Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Jeep Beach News and Views.
It was kind of a week, hey y'all, wasn't it?
Hey y'all,
There we
I'm
go.
a little bit hoarse, and I don't know why. I think
Sunday.
it's because probably Sunday and just pure
We-
exhaustion.
We
have
do
not.
know why. We have not stopped since we got home from South Dakota.
Correct. Before that, we've not had a day off. I went back and looked at my calendar today, actually. No, we have not had a day off since July 18th.
Yep.
July 18th was our last day off.
And
I
today's
think
the
that's-
20th, so a month and 2 days.
And at this recording, you've got a party tonight to go to.
We
do.
do.
But it's for a great event.
It
It's
is for a great SMA Healthcare. Their annual gala dinner fundraising efforts is tonight. And
I know Kurt was saying he
SMA
really looks forward to this every year. It's
I
a
do.
good
I
time.
love it.
Yeah.
And such great people. And, you know, you run into some of the nicest people. Some of them we only see once a year, but most of them we see once a month.
And today, because they always do it the Wednesday before the Coke 0400.
Right.
So it's always
And
the Wednesday before this weekend
some-
because the drivers are in.
Mm-hmm.
And there's several drivers that support SMA Healthcare. Yep. Of course, Daniel Dye Racing and the
Right.
Race to Stop Suicide is one because SMA Healthcare is all mental health counseling and
And some neat announcements coming tonight.
there's some really cool
Really?
announcements
Yes,
coming
we cannot
tonight.
talk about it until next week.
I got you. Understood.
But
some
we
cool-
can. We know what's about to
We
go
know
down.
what's going to happen. I can tell you during the break.
That would sound great. I would like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
And
like
it is
that.
going to be really fun. We'll be able to start, like as Kurt mentioned, talk about the announcements next week that they're making this
Felt
week.
like I was
So
slouching.
Waltrip will be there. Is he going to be there?
Yes, Michael Waltrip MCs it every year. He has for many years.
Yes, he's a hoot.
You just never know what's
You never
going to
know
come out
what
of Michael's
Michael
mouth.
you're getting. Yes.
Some weeks some years he comes in very rare form. We'll just
Yes.
leave it at that. And
Sounds
he
like a
is-
fun time. Though.
He is hilarious.
He
I
kind
mean,
of rare forms like we do. Because, you know, sometimes you get the somber Kurt and Charlene, and sometimes you get the...
Right now you got the tire Charlene. So
Not-
there you
not
go.
the brown liquor, Charlene.
Not the brown liquor.
And what did we talk about saying?
Yeah, I'm not tired. I just need some rest.
There you go. There.
It's all
Remember-
mind perspective.
My
All right.
perspective.
Okay, but I do want to say thank you to you and Aurora for coming out Sunday and supporting Tunes for Texas.
A fantastic time. It was really a good time.
Unbelievable event. Unbelievable event. And we are happy to say we don't have the official numbers yet.
Right.
But we're going to come in somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000 for
That is
Texas.
fantastic.
And we've hit up a couple of local partners and community members that are either going to make an additional donation or match that. So I'm excited.
We're
So we
excited.
should be
Yep.
able to send a good bit down
And
to
we- That's
Texas.
awesome.
We
to the
kidnapped
to
one of the
Colonel.
artists.
And that's why I started off with that because
Right.
we did bring in and kidnap one of the artists. See, it's not Creed, you guys, but it's local favorite Jordan Reddy.
What's up?
How are you,
Hey.
baby?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for
I
having
am
me.
so happy that you're back here with us.
I am too. Yeah.
And you played with us on Sunday,
Sure did.
so thank you so much for giving up your
course.
time.
Yeah.
It was absolutely
Amazing.
unbelievable. And you told me a little ditty.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
And so I looked at Jordan and I said, you got to come in with
Mm-hmm.
us this week so we can talk about it. Probably one of my favorite songs that you have. I love your Florida song about the Harleys,
Yeah, yeah.
back of my Harley
Right.
and all that. But the one that you wrote for and Pappy,
Papal.
Papal, I
Yeah.
can never remember.
Is it Meemaw and Papaw?
Mamaw.
Mamaw.
Mamaw and Papal.
Yeah,
That's
correct.
right.
And Jordan wrote this song, and it is so. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah, so actually, thank you so much for having me. And you have actually been such an encouragement with this song because when I first wrote it with a good friend of mine named Ralph Curtis, we wrote this together. I had this idea, several ideas actually, and I was thinking, do we want to write this song? Do we want to write that song or that song? I have all these ideas. I haven't really started yet. And he was like, something's grabbing me about that one. So we did it. I'm very proud of it. And then once I played it for y'all at some event, it was really encouraging to see your reaction, because even though I was proud of it, it was cool to see how, okay, this song might be relatable to other people.
It's incredibly relatable.
Thank you.
It is. Because I'm a mermaid, we all know I'm a self-proclaimed mermaid, and my solace and my connection to spirit and just everything where I need to go to unplug and just rejuvenate is on the water.
So it's the water, yeah.
With a fishing pole.
Oh yeah, that's
and
it.
And so the song you wrote is
it's called Fishing You to Jesus.
Fishing You to Jesus. And you guys, he's going to play it for us today. Maybe not right this moment, because we're going to do a little bit of talking about it. But what a better way to bring somebody to Jesus and just help them, even if it doesn't become a religious thing for folks, but just that rejuvenation moment for folks.
Yeah, that's right.
Finding that reconnection to yourself and just... Here's the one thing, and we talked a lot about this last week on the podcast, so I'm not going to go deep into it again today. But when we were in South Dakota for Jeep Freedom and we started building the experience and all of the things that we're going to be doing out there, one of the most unbelievable needed things for me was just that peace and that quiet. And when, in a lot of areas, you don't get that peace and quiet. Oh, yeah. You've got to escape from it, if you will, right? Yeah. Well, the center of the country, I can tell you right now, is peace. It is so rejuvenating. It's restoration, reverent, all of those things. But here for Kurt and I to go find those places, where do we go, Kurt? On the
water.
Boat. On the boat. On
somewhere
the water.
Offshore floating where there's nobody
just
around.
Quiet. Yeah. Just where it's quiet, no cell service. Just peace, And so when I heard you sing this song, and I can't remember the first place we heard it. Do you remember?
Did you play?
I know you played at the.
I think it was Chords on the Coast.
Chords
That's
on the
where
Coast.
I think it was.
That is
at
where
the
we
Ocean
heard it.
Center,
right?
With Southern Fella and Songbird Music.
Yes.
So, super, super, super great song. But when you went in to start writing, now you just told me something ahead of recording today that I didn't realize, because I said, now you're releasing this song, right? This song is getting released this week, which is why I wanted you so desperately to come in here.
Thank you.
So Friday of this week.
August 22nd.
So Friday, August 22nd, available on what platforms?
All streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms, you guys. And I said to Jordan, my question was, who produced it? Who's helping you release it? And the answer?
Me. I do everything myself.
How awesome is that, guys?
I am the most independent artist you can possibly get, probably. Even though I'd had a co-writer and I hired a fiddle player, I do everything myself. And I don't even know if I like that I do that by myself, but I just do. And if I had the opportunity to work with like some great producer, I totally would. But I'm so picky, and I'm just so it has to be perfect.
Well,
I'm a
you're
perfectionist.
You're authentic to yourself.
That's true.
And you answer to yourself, not to others.
Yeah.
And that, I respect that so much from independent artists, and especially you, because you are true and authentic to yourself.
So when you hear this song, it is literally in like what's coming out of my brain and my heart with thinking about the lyrics of this song. So
how often are you on the road?
No, not right now. I have been before, but right now with this project, I'm kind of staying in this Central Florida area.
Just in the area? Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to be on the road, though.
But he plays all over Central Florida.
I'm playing, up to 4 times a week or something like
in
that.
In Orlando area?
I play, just about everywhere.
Do you go to like St. Augustine?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's down to Smyrna.
We need to get him to
New
go.
Smyrna, Edgewater, It's kind of just all the way up on the coast, and then, some out
into
in
Orlando.
Central Florida.
I wonder if we could get him to our official sponsors, our sponsors of the podcast, up to L.A.
Oh, up to L.A. And what Kurt is talking about is L.A. Jeep Nation.
Whoa, sweet.
Which is Lower Alabama.
Oh, I like it. That's the L.A. I like. I like that.
I kind of figured,
we got him. Yeah. We got him.
I think he would fit right in.
Oh, my God.
I think so, too.
It's like a month away, 1 month from today.
We are.
From this recording.
From this recording.
I believe so, right?
It's September 20th. September 20th.
We spoke to Mr. Woodruff yesterday, and he's got stuff lining up and people registering, and he's like, "Are y'all coming?" We're like, "Yes, it's all on our calendar." But they're selling tickets to the Jeep that I'm going to win. I'm glad that people are contributing to the Jeep that I'm going to drive home. But I appreciate that. But he's really looking forward to people from over here coming to see him. So
it would be fun to connect you with them.
Let's go.
But it's in Enterprise, Alabama, September 20th. It's pretty much an all-day event, 11 to 5. So there's show and shines. There's
vendors.
Let me see. Yeah, there is off-road trail riding.
Yep.
I'm interested in that.
Yep.
Now that I've rock crawled, I'm that girl now.
You're a pro.
Yes, she's pro.
Yep.
One time behind the wheel, you guys, and I do have to tell you, I want to go try it again. I am so excited that I finally did that. Yep. Usually when we go crawling, Jordan, this one's driving because I'm too afraid that I'm going to do something wrong.
That's crazy, though.
And so when we were out west, they were like, you have to do it. If you're going to tell people to come do, then you have to do it too. And I'm that girl. I'm not going to ask you to do something that I wouldn't do myself. And that's why they held me to that. And so I did it. And now I love it.
Whoa. There you go.
I was very empowered by that. But one of our sponsors is LA Jeep Nation and their entire club. And you guys don't forget to get your ticket to the 2000, what is it, Kurt?
2005 Custom Jeep LJ. And there's
not
only
JL, LJ.
LJ. And there's only 777 tickets.
And
for
I'm sure
$100 a piece.
and I'm sure there's not that many left right now. So, and you can get them at LA, Lower Alabama, LAJeepNation.com. So,
I don't think we should have to even throw in Lower Alabama. People should know that by now.
Absolutely. That's our LA.
That is our LA.
So,
and our first 200 that register get VIP parking. So go on, register. It's going to be a great day. Some great vendors there. Vendors that you'll see here at Jeep Beach and possibly Jeep Freedom. I know there's several on there that have already committed to Jeep Freedom.
Absolutely. So
our
again,
people out west are going to get to see some vendors they usually don't get to see. So I'm excited.
Exactly. And we're going to have to see about getting you connected with LA Jeep Nation.
That's exactly right.
And Enterprise, Alabama, because they would love you. And we love them for supporting us and us being able to support them. That's what the Jeep community is about. And while we're on the Jeep community, have you bought a Jeep yet?
Not yet. I want to. I forgot. I think I told this story the last time I was on here, but I learned how to drive on a Jeep.
You did tell us
that. It was
that.
a 96 Jeep something or other. I can't remember exactly, but no top on it and everything. And just
loved it.
Loved it. Absolutely
awesome.
did.
And you've dreamt of it ever since.
I honestly, I remember it vividly, and I would love to get a similar Jeep.
And I do understand that. So, but you also just told me something interesting. So you haven't got your Jeep yet, but we're still working our way to it. And I knew we knew you were married.
Yes, ma'am.
And we knew you had some puppy dogs,
yes, ma'am.
too, right?
Yes, ma'am. 2.
But you just told me something else you have.
2 pigs.
Y'all.
Pot bellies.
2 potbelly pigs.
Jordan has
Named Bacon and Ham.
Bacon and ham.
No, we love them.
Kurt,
no, hey,
that
look.
is not nice.
Hey, I'll tell you something about our pigs. They love bacon and ham.
Oh, man.
You have never seen a pig's face
little-
light up.
A little
when they
cannibalism
eat
here.
Some ham. You would not believe how much they love it too. But yeah, it's good for them, I think.
I could go. Kurt and
Stop.
Rob, don't even go there.
Stop.
They love
Just
it.
don't.
I think what we
just
should
don't.
do after that comment, let's go into a
I think we
wonderful
need to be
song.
fishing to Jesus right now. So anyway, because all the thoughts that I just heard come from Kurt and Rob's head, Jordan, when you said that, it was not good.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
we're not going to say anything.
Nope.
Let's
I
listen to
felt
Fishing for
it.
Jesus.
I heard it. All right. Well, are you want to start off with Vision to Jesus, or do you have another song you want to play?
No, we
or?
can do that one. Fishing You to Jesus is just a song about, it's really personal, which is why I was really shocked that it's so relatable to everybody else too, because it's an absolutely true story. Not my story, but it's
Papaw's.
It's my papaw's story for a bunch of men around town. When guys were having a really tough time, he wouldn't, yell at them, wouldn't be preaching at them, and he would just take them out on the water. And he had
That's awesome.
my papaw had a brother who they started this church together, and one was like the hellfire and brimstone preacher, which is fine. But then my papaw was the one that was just a little more gracious and relational with people. So at my papaw's funeral, somebody shared, and they said, you know what? I'm I had heard all the preaching in the world, and I didn't really care much for it. But it wasn't until your papa fished me to Jesus that I started turning my life around. So I had to write a song about it. Had to write a song.
Story.
And I've been
That's
I've been sitting on that for about 7 years now. And when I had that songwriting session with Ralph Curtis, I said, I have this song that I want to do, this song, and he said, listen, I'm an atheist from New York. But that something about that song really just got me. So I'm like, okay, let's go.
Wow.
So I was like,
that's
okay,
awesome.
sweet.
So
yeah.
even in the lyric.
Yeah. Hey, maybe, we'll see.
There you go. You never know.
But the thing is it's just so personal, and to see everybody's reaction is like, wow, this is actually has gotten bigger than what I thought. So we'll see come Friday, when it's all released, what the outcome is. Hopefully something real nice will happen with this song. So it
Well,
starts
we
right
can
here.
promise
Thank
you
Yeah.
one thing: it'll be on JBR, right?
Yeah.
It'll be absolutely played on
Yeah.
JBR
Thank you.
come Friday when
Sure
we
can.
release
We
it.
can get that. Make it
And
happen.
we'll make
Thank you.
sure that we share it out on our social media outlets and
Thank you so
platforms
much. Thank
because this is a song, you guys, that just captured my heart. And here we go, Jordan
Yeah.
Rennie, right here with
Yeah.
"Fishing You to Jesus."
Thank you. I was sitting back row, hands in both pockets, a black crow in a church full of saints. He saw me, said, follow me to the dock, it don't make sense to wait. So we backed his rusty old trailer in the honey hole and loaded off the boat. I didn't know what he planned in the moment, but when we got to casting, I felt peace that I could bask in. When I asked him if he felt it, he said, I was hoping that you'd notice. You gotta reel it in, but not too fast. Life comes at you quick before you know it, it's the past. Gotta keep it floating, so patch them holes and live with grace and take it slow. You could have been in the front pew, hands raised, singing hallelujah. But sometimes it's the holy water that frees us, so I'm fishing you to Jesus. I learned the two things you pack for survival is a life jacket and the King James Bible. I got it wrong till I got it right on a muggy Florida August night. Sometimes you need an anchor when the current takes your breath away. So I found my foundation in Amazing Grace that day when he said, reel it in, but not too fast. Life comes at you quick before you know it, it's the past. Gotta keep it floating, so patch them holes and live with grace and take it slow. You could have been in the front pew, hands raised, singing hallelujah. But sometimes it's the holy water that frees us, so I'm fishing you to Jesus. Well, pretty soon I forgot the past that whiskey knew, sitting in his old gay new. It's a narrow road you gotta go, so live with grace and take it slow. You could have been in the front pew, hands raised, singing hallelujah. But sometimes it's the holy water that frees us, so I'm fishing you to Jesus. Yeah, I'm fishing you to Jesus.
You
That's
guys,
awesome.
oh
Thank you,
my
thank you.
gosh, I love that song. I was just sitting here, not in my GNU, but and if you don't know what a GNU is, we know what a GNU is. It's
thank
like
you.
it's like a little. Do you know what a GNU is?
No.
It's like a
Okay,
canoe.
it's like a canoe with a little motor, so it's a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, right?
It's got a flat back, so you can put a motor on it. And
Like a flats.
no, it's literally the size of a canoe.
It's,
Right.
it's a skinny canoe, two people.
Okay.
So here's
With a
here-
motor.
With a motor.
Yeah.
And
So
you can catch a lot of fish in.
that's right. So
Yes.
here's the end of the story. So my papaw had a Gnu for many years. He bought it in 1980. It's a 1978. And after he died, I have the Gnu now.
Stop
Oh, wow.
it.
And on August 22nd, I'm also going to premiere my music video for it, where I'm in the GNU performing and playing. Oh yeah,
Stop it.
So can we can share that?
on our social
On our
media.
social
the
media.
JV.
Oh, yeah.
That is
That's
so
pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what a cool story, because just if you listen to that lyric, you guys, and again, this is releasing Friday,
April 22nd.
August
not
22nd.
April,
August
April
22nd.
22nd.
correct.
So
August
So
22nd.
August.
yeah, I said not April
I
because
said
he said
April.
April,
Okay.
so I said not
But
April.
my question is, since
Yes.
you produced everything,
I did. Yeah.
did you produce the video?
Well, I got Lauren Lewis to do the video. Y'all know Lauren.
Yes,
So,
Lauren
yeah.
works with us in
Yeah.
G
Yeah.
Beach.
So Lauren filmed. Me and her together just did a lot of the I was kind of maybe directing in a way, maybe if you want to
That's
say
awesome.
that. But she's the one. She's the genius behind
She
the
is
camera.
I cannot wait.
incredible.
And the editing too.
Yeah,
And the
she
editing.
works with
Yeah.
Johnny and
Yeah.
Hayden, our
Oh,
media
yeah,
team,
yeah.
and just
Right.
love and adore Lauren. So,
Right.
So
well,
you can send all that
congratulations.
to us and we'll put it out Friday.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm
And you
excited.
guys, this is what I was going to say about that song. Whether it's Jesus or whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all have that moment where we just need to remove ourselves from the masses. And it's not necessarily about sitting in the front pew,
Right.
with your hands raised.
Yeah.
It's sometimes just finding that place of restoration
Mm-hmm.
and what reaches you. So for me, everybody knows I lead by my faith and what my faith is. So I think that's why the lyric really resonates with me. But how imperfect are we?
Right.
And sometimes it is just a matter of going finding a little bit of holy water and splashing yourself,
That's
you know?
right.
Holy or
Yeah.
not, just give yourself a little
that's-
refreshing, right?
That's what it's all about right
and,
there. Yeah, you got
and
it.
so Kurt always tells me he sees mine smoking when I splash myself, which is not very nice, Kurt.
I didn't say it. You said it. I will plead the fifth on that one.
Okay.
Smart.
Even though
But yeah,
I've seen it. You know how we were talking about the vampires earlier?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
oh
when you
Lord,
throw water
here
on
we
them?
go, here we go.
It can be that way sometimes. So, but
I thought that was witches. Is that witches?
That's-
I'm not a witch or a
That's
vampire.
witches.
no
See,
vampires.
he
are
don't
too.
Holy
know.
water, yeah. Sun,
Yeah, but
There you go.
yeah.
okay.
Holy water
if you
will
throw
burn
holy,
'em.
yeah,
Yes.
holy
Yeah.
water will burn them too. I watched the movie. I watched Blade.
I don't even know that
Blade,
movie, but he's now
Blade.
watching
That's
movies.
funny. That's funny. What about mermaids, though? What's the lore about mermaids?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're just
They
out
just
there.
get to swim.
Oh, that's wouldn't that be
Unless
the
you watch
life?
Pirates of the Caribbean, and then those are sirens.
Yeah, if you watch those, they
Those are
bring you to the
sirens.
side of the boat.
And they'll pull you in,
And then
and
they
they'll get
pull
you.
you in, they
but
drown
that's
you.
sirens, not Little Mermaids.
I remember, go back to the 80s. The 80s, you had Splash with Tom Hanks and
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Daryl
Hannah.
Hannah,
Yeah. Yep.
Daryl
You,
Hannah.
want to know what my favorite movies is Waterworld. You ever see that one?
I don't
You
know that I've
one?
seen it.
Really?
With Kevin Costner.
I love that movie so much.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
bad.
so
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to know a really funny part of that movie is it was one of the most expensive movies, like the highest
Oh, yeah,
budget
I remember
ever,
that,
because
yep.
At that
the
time.
the sets, they would build them and it's all in the water and they just float away. They had to keep rebuilding the sets. And then Kevin Costner was self-conscious of the way he looked in that movie, and then he made him like shoot all his scenes again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know
so
that.
funny.
Oh, my
now
goodness.
I have to go watch
So
it.
the
What's
movie,
it called?
Waterworld.
I love that. I love the conversations
I'm
that
gonna
we
go
come
ahead and
into.
tell you, you will last about 5 minutes with that movie.
oh, it's
really?
it's, a bad,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
bad.
It's
It's
bad.
real
bad.
So bad.
Yeah, I mean,
it was
it's-
just always on TV when I was younger.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And my dad watched it
How
every
much
time.
of Mad Max have you watched?
Yeah.
About 2 minutes.
Okay, that's
And
about
I
how much
turned
you're
it
gonna.
off.
It's
Mad
I was
Max
like-
on water.
I looked at
Yeah.
Kurt and I was like, "What do you have me watching?" You know,
But Mad Max is a classic.
Oh, it's so good.
it
It's
is.
so good.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what Waterworld is too. But they're
Okay.
on the water,
Okay.
and it's bad.
It's
bad.
and it's
Yeah.
bad. It's just bad. Well, the song is not bad. The
Hey,
song
there we
is
go.
really good,
Yeah.
and
I'm excited about the
I'm
video.
so
Yeah.
excited
The
that
video,
you.
the video came out really good.
I'm
yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
stoked, and I am so happy for you because I so believe in you as an
Thank
artist,
you.
but I really believe in this song.
Yeah.
I think another reason right now, I don't know if you spend a lot of time on Instagram or TikTok and things like that, but the current country country Christian
Kinda,
sound.
yeah, there's a little crossover going
There's a
on.
huge
Yeah.
crossover going on right now, and so it's really exciting that you're releasing that in this time.
Yeah.
So,
Well, once again, we were talking about just authenticity, and like honestly, I was just born and raised in church, so it was just like that was just a natural thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So also like sonically in the songs, like the harmonies are very much that of like a Southern gospel type thing.
Yeah.
So like the 3-part harmonies and stuff, which I did myself, which is one of my favorite things to do. Before I was an artist, I've been doing music my whole life, but before I was an artist, I was doing this for other artists. I was like the producer for X, Y, and Z, like different people, and I would do the harmonies for it, and I would be like, I love this.
I wonder
so
why
much.
he didn't ask us for the 3-part harmony.
Oh, you should have.
I mean,
Hey, did you guys get up on stage?
we did not. They
No.
saved us.
Oh,
They spent the
They
money.
saved us. They saved
boy,
us.
it.
Would you?
No.
No.
Oh.
We make
Oh,
joyful
Jordan,
noises.
Jordan.
Do you like karaoke or something?
No.
Oh, no.
We just,
No.
you know.
I could not carry a tune in a 5-gallon bucket.
And you know
But that's
that
what makes
joyful
karaoke good, though.
Yeah, you
Oh.
know that joyful noise,
Yeah.
not joyful tune or song
We
or
make a joyful
sound.
noise.
It's
Or
joyful. Yeah, it's
yeah.
joyful
Dog's
noises.
Joyful noise, not like an excellent
Your
noise.
pigs would be running around in circles,
Yeah.
squealing, going, quit. So, yeah,
Very
that-
true
yeah.
statement. We're really bad, but
we are.
But
we'll
you
sing.
love to sing.
Oh, I will sing with the best.
You know,
of them.
y'all had a happy accident and came to one of my shows when I was playing in town, and y'all were singing right along.
were.
And that was a
Absolutely.
ton of fun.
Wasn't that at ice cream?
No, that was at
Pump House.
Pump House,
Which is
barbecue.
one of the best. We love Pump
And
House.
one of one of our GP
No
traded
way, really?
restaurants.
Okay,
they are
good.
one of
Yeah.
our. Oh, that sounds really good right now.
Actually,
too,
I
y'all.
could go for some Pump House tonight.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
Okay,
love
let's
those.
quit talking about food.
So Jordan, when you were shooting the video for
Yeah.
your song, what part of the river did you drop your boat in?
We're in Bulow Creek.
Oh, Bulow Creek.
Oh
Okay, you
my
went over there.
God, it's so beautiful
Do
up
you ever
there.
think of putting? I mean, I don't know if anybody could, but that area off of what was that? That man-made in Holly Hill, that where you could put a gondola, and they thought they were going to have those.
Oh, I know what you're
Central
talking
Park.
about.
yeah.
And Central Park.
Central Park.
Park,
That
yeah.
little
I know what
area
you're
there.
talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have a motorized boat in there.
No motorized
I know what you're
boat, no.
talking about though,
Right.
and I did think about that actually. But
Hey, Rob, will you go put one in there and let's see if we get in trouble?
Yeah.
You have one? I don't have one.
Jordan has one.
If you're fast
It's
enough,
motorized.
they can't catch you.
Yeah, if they can't
Fast
get
enough.
hey, you just get to the middle. They're going to have to come to you.
As today, I got my FWC renewal
Did you
license
really?
in the mail.
Yeah. Nice.
Our FWC license.
Luckily, we renew at the same time and they come at the same,
same
time.
time.
Well, why is that? Just for fishing or what?
Yeah,
Everything.
fishing,
Oh,
everything.
yeah,
all the
yeah.
fishing, the snook fishing, scalloping,
Hunting.
lobster, hunting. We
Any
do the
hunting?
whole thing.
Any hunting?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do
Hunting,
y'all hunt?
yep. Deer.
Deer here,
Yep.
or do you go somewhere?
South Carolina.
South Carolina,
Up to the
yes.
Carolinas.
Yeah.
There's,
The deer here are very small, and they're
Yes.
more like little pets here than they are.
and after going to South Dakota and seeing some of
Oh,
those.
that's
Y'all, some of the
that's
size of the deer
wild.
out
That's a
there.
moose.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're huge.
We
They
were
are
out-
big old
We were
deers.
going to eat one night. We're going down this back road, and I just stopped and I go.
Kurt was
"Look."
like, I think there's an elk up there. I was like, there not, but there are elk out there. But I was
Right.
like, you did not just see an elk. Well, it was the size of an elk, and his rack,
Yeah.
holy sweet
he,
baby
he was
Jesus,
a good 14 or 16 point.
he was huge.
mean,
he was
he was-
gorgeous,
he was huge.
absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time, me and my wife, we were in Tennessee and we were driving around, and she just said, "Okay, hold on, stop the car." Her dad was an avid hunter, and she was like, "Turn around. I think I just saw the biggest buck I've ever seen in my life." And it was just in Tennessee, you know what I
Right.
mean? But compared to Florida, you know,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
exactly.
But it was like domesticated. It was weird. We walked straight up to
Right
it,
up
like as
to
close
him.
as we are.
Somebody,
Oh,
that's
wow.
why he's still alive. He's on somebody's private
Yeah,
property
I know.
being fed, probably.
Exactly.
Well, last
Yeah.
night, you know, we took our grandson for a golf cart ice cream. So we came back through Overbrook, and there's
Northbrook, but yeah.
Northbrooks, but there's 5 or 6, and you literally just pull right up beside them.
And they
Yeah.
just look at us. Do you
Nice,
get them
yeah.
in your yard?
You know, truth be told, one did come a fawn. And I had these at the time. I had these vines growing against the inside walkway of the house, and I spooked it by opening the door. It kind of startled me, and it ran into the vines like it wanted to get away, and it hit itself a couple of times into the side of the house.
Sweet Jesus.
But it was fine. It ended up scampering off.
See, that's the reason you wonder why Rob's like he is.
Well, I don't have those
Here's what he
vines
did.
anymore. All right, those vines are gone.
Rob saw that on the Ring cameras. And said, "Ooh, watch this."
He planned it.
I know what Rob did.
Talking about that special place for
That
you
is
two again.
not. That is not true. Not true.
Well, Jordan,
Anyway,
thank
Jordan,
you so
thank
much.
you
Yes.
so
Thank you so much for having me.
much. And congratulations on
Thank
the
you.
release.
Thank you.
Again, so one more time, you guys. Jordan Redding, Friday, the 20th.
What time Friday?
You know what? Here's another thing too. On Friday, I'm having a single release party at Flagler Tavern
Okay,
from 5 to
perfect.
8. I'm playing a show from 5 to 8. Probably the first half, I'll just do my regular show, but then kind of towards the end, I'll play the music video on their screens and talk
And
a
that's
little bit more
this
about
Friday
the song.
also.
This Friday, yeah.
So a release party, the single comes out,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
that's the 22nd.
Yep.
And the music video also, we will absolutely push it out on our social media
Thank you.
platforms.
Thank you.
I will download it immediately and have
Yeah.
it on my phone and listen to it quite often.
Thank you so
because
much.
it takes me out to the water with the fishing
Good,
pole.
good.
There you go.
With some Jesus. And y'all know I love sweet baby Jesus. So, Jordan, congratulations, my friend. Thank you for coming in. And
Of course.
thank you for your service to Tunes for Texas.
Oh, of course, I'm honored. Yeah,
You made an
Yeah.
absolute impact. And
Thank
collectively, we're all
Happy to.
stronger together. So
That's
there you
right.
go.
That's right. Thank you.
All right, Jeep Beach Nation, we love you guys. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye, y'all.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all four on the ground and your tops down.